Alright, here we go. Game number 1. I always love seeing players with Magic the Gathering names. Lets me know I'm in for it. Well, we get to play our Bone Picker on 3, so not too bad. We are going to play time first because we could draw a Primal Sigil and we want to play False Prince on 3. So we will wait and play our Shadow Sigil for the turn that we play our Bone Picker. Yeah, same reasoning applies here. Look at that. Just like we planned it. That is fine. So that means they won't have it for our Bone Picker. I think that we will go ahead and play out just the Eastwind Herald here. And then Terry. I'm fine if they want to use some kind of trick on this or even like a temper or something. Yeah, that's so fine. Such a scary sounding monster. So what, that's like another Purify? Sure. Or a Rampage? Yeah, I guess that's fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Now we'll go ahead and play our Bone Picker. Then I think we go ahead and play Witcher. I don't think there's any... Well, this would make this, what, a 5/4, which would effectively block everything. Sure. And then if they attack, then we know they have a trick of some kind. But if they want to play out another unit that we can get with Witch, that would be great. Or Flame Blast it. Oof. That was not good for us. Neither is drawing so much power, but... Alright, so we block here, and we have to draw a unit or we're dead next turn. We might even be dead anyway. Well, that was a pretty decent unit to draw, honestly. Oh, and there's one on the top, and we can play all of them? Yes, please. Sadly, we can only chump this, so we probably won't do that this turn. Come on, Twin Broods. Oh. Oh. Alright, well. Drew a little bit too much power. We'll keep trying here. I keep thinking that I have the other emotes, but I don't. Alright, let's play another game. See if we can get our first win. I'm tempted to go play that Roland's Choice, but... Oh man, this hand is slow. we have to redraw this. Not better. Not even a unit. I think after this match we might be playing that Combre Stranger and cutting a spell. Alright, well next turn we can play Familiar. That's gonna be okay. We're lucky they didn't have another a turn 2 play, which is not going to be too great. With all these Aegis units. Taking 4 here, that's whatever. So my thought is I could play the Huru Stranger and then use the Ice Bow to ping the Aegis off this. Then I could trade those two for that unit, and then the next turn could Dispel or something. I don't know. I don't like any of those. Anything that I just said there sounds not great. What if we did this? What if we Ice Bowed here? I think they have a pump spell of some kind, but yeah, I don't think they wanted to use it to save that. And the next turn, the witch can tag that Aegis. Although they didn't have a pump spell, they had a levitate. Makes sense. Decided to go ahead and play this because it can just trade with that. That being the Oathkeeper. Opponent definitely has a full hand. If they ever get out of their screw, we're going to be in trouble. Odd, I suppose. I think we just go ahead and dispel this before it gets out of hand, you know? Go ahead and play another Stranger. They'll be able to swing for 3 here, but I'm okay with that. I'm starting to turn this race around a little bit. so they've got a snowball. I think that's a perfectly fine witch target. Could also silence this here, but I think we're fine waiting. I mean, if this attacks, it's a 5-2, which will trade with a stranger. So I think that's fine. I'd like to save the curator for any flyers that they might have. Like if they played like a 6-4 overwhelm, like the Sapphire Dragon, that'd be a real problem. Look at this free Justice Splash we could have had. Alright, stunning one of them. The flyer, sure. Yeah. Let's trade. Yep, Terry. Kind of want to silence this, but they still have 5 cards in their hand, 6 now, so. Oof. Take 4 here and go to 10. Yeah, that's sort of like an obvious pump spell, or not, or they're just trying to clear the board a little bit. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll silence that. I think. Really like to stop drawing power. I think we're just gonna hold back here because we can't continue to take 4. I guess I could have silenced this instead, because then that would have only ever been swinging as a 3, which could be blocked by this.
There's much to learn
here. Oh, I was gonna say that just about does it, but I'll just hold back for now. So they have a fast spell of some kind. Alright, that's not good. If we swing in here, they have to. They could just triple block it with their ground units, but let's go ahead and get in for 7 here, sure. Dormant Sentinel, you are always much better than you look during the draft. Once you actually play Dormant Sentinel, you're like, this card is great. But during the draft, you're like, I don't know, it costs a lot. Double time. Maybe I don't want to play that card, but you should be playing it. It's very good. If we swing out next turn, and they don't, I'm assuming they don't play anything, should be very suspect. There's a chance we kill them if they block here, and then they the 4/4 and the 3/3 over here, and they take. They block. They put the 1/3 in front of the 7/5. Take 4, and if we swing with the stranger, Oh, this is gonna be good. That refresh just makes me want to punish them for any attempt at double blocking. We've got to put 8 toughness in front of these 2 units. That's gross. Oh, that feels good. Curious why they stunned this flyer and not the other attacker. I mean, I know they wanted to block it, but... And why not stun this one? I guess because this has to, I have to have a power in hand for this to have overwhelm, so it makes sense to kill the one that always has overwhelm. Because sometimes they might be able to just jump block this. So I guess that makes some amount of sense. Man, what's up with that? Yes, please do just swing all of those, please. Be the best day ever. I know they have a trick. That's fine. Oh, yeah, opponent's in an unfortunate position. Suppose I could have kept that back. I could die to multiple combat tricks here. I mean, they'd have to swing and have Victor's Cry. Is that how that works? Or a weapon? They're thinking about it. I feel like they've got lethal. Trying to decide why they shouldn't attack. Oh, a 6/8 Roosting Owl? Holy moly. That's pretty good. We can't even kill that. But if we just swing out, they're dead, right? Because I have to block this 5 in the air, and then they would take 2 in the air, and then if they chump each of these, then they're gonna take 2 over there. Yeah, deal. That's why ambush units are just interesting in game-ending situations, because um, they just completely change the math at the end of the game. Sadly, another uninteresting decision about whether or not to keep this hand, so we will redraw it and hope to get at least 3 power. Nope, just 2. I think a lot of the frustration that people feel with the redraw system is that it's one and done, and you're not even guaranteed a functional hand because 2 power is almost never functional. So I should probably write about that sometime. Like, whereas in Magic you can just keep mulliganing for a more functional hand. You know, I've won games where I've mulliganed to Oblivion, you know? Let's just hold this back to block this because we don't want to take 3 every turn forever. Considering we aren't guaranteed to draw power.
We stand strong.
It's 2 missed drops in a row.
Follow my lead.
Nonsense is what that is. If we had drawn power, we could have curated this Serpent Trainer. Oh, and a Champion of Cunning? Cool.
That's quite enough.
If we draw 1 more power, we got the Champion sort of under lockdown. Or have to chump it this turn. Yes, please take the top unit off of the top of my deck. Ugh. I desperately need
Quite enough.
to draw power.
Keep to the alleys.
I should have given one of their 2/2s unblockable because I can't, you know, I can't block this anyway. If that makes sense. I really need power here to stay alive.
My life for Argenport.
Thank you.
Time heals all.
The plan this turn is to chump the 5/5 with a 1/4, and if they swing with their 4/4, block with the Lumen Defender, because next turn we can refresh, which would make it a 1/9 Death Touch, which means the ground is completely locked up. Well, good. We were gonna chump that anyway. There we go. That's a terrible attack, but I like it. Taking 4 here. We could just sort of sacrifice the 1/5, the 8/8, and hold up the ambush flying unit. Could also dispel a unit draw a card and then refresh. If we do that, we're taking, I guess we're only taking 4, assuming they have no other spells. We could also just play out our False Prince. Pass the turn. That'll get dispelled next turn. I think our life's more important than killing that. I suppose looking pretty good here. I don't want to let them draw cards, so I think we have to Ice Bow here. It's a really awkward draw. I wish this were a power. It is my fault. Oh, snap. I'm dead, right? Yep. Punished. Punished for not killing the 8/8. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's see if we can come back here. I do want to make a slight adjustment to the power base, because I think we're playing 20 units. It just feels like we're not. No, this deck is fine. This deck is fine.